Looking to get a pair of Ray-Ban driving sunglasses but aren't sure where to start? Watch this video to see which features to consider, and we'll go over the best Ray-Ban driving sunglasses. Hi, I'm Gabriela, the Ray-Ban brand expert here at SportRx. Today we're going to be going over which features to consider when shopping for driving sunglasses and our lineup of the best Ray-Ban driving sunglasses. Before we get into it, just a quick note that we'd love to hear from you guys, so feel free to leave us a comment down below with any questions or comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And you can also find us on other social media channels like Facebook and Instagram at SportRx. Alright guys, so just a few comments before we get into it. If you're looking for driving sunglasses, there's a few features to keep in mind as you're doing so. I would say the number one thing is coverage. So when you're looking for a frame, I'm talking oversized lenses, thick temples, anything with a wrapped base is going to provide you extra coverage on that frame and help the sun from getting into your eyes during your drive, which can be super distracting. Next up, I would recommend fit. Obviously, you want a frame that's going to fit you well and be comfortable. The more comfortable it is, the more likely you're going to wear it. We've got a great guide on our SportRx frame width, which is a really reliable way of getting your measurement, so you can feel free to check out that video and we can always help you get the right size as well. What's cool about this lineup today? We've got several frames that are available in multiple sizes, so there's really no excuse for you to not get the perfect sized frame. Moving right along, we're going to touch on lenses as well. So that can be broken down into a few different areas. First up and most commonly asked is polarization. So honestly, when you're driving, you really can't go wrong with that. It's going to cut that glare from the light hitting off of other objects, such as the road or other cars, and providing extra clarity without getting the distracting light. So honestly, if you're ever in between polarization and not, for driving, I would highly recommend it. Granted, it's typically at a higher price point, so if that difference ever breaks the bank, don't worry about it. You'll be okay with something without the polarization as well, but if it's an option, I would say go for it. Also in lenses, we've got colors, so that's definitely a fun part of them where honestly, you can totally pick off of style. If you do want something where you're keeping your environment in mind, I would recommend that if you're in sunny, bright conditions like SportRx here in San Diego, you go with something with a darker lens or a gray base. If you're in a more varied climate or possibly somewhere where it's a little bit cloudier, possibly a brown base to help enhance that contrast. Again though, if you just want to pick it based off of color, I'm like that too, so totally go for it. And finally would be the lens material. We've got two mainly, which is crystal, which is Ray-Ban's glass, or polycarbonate. So some of the common features of a glass lens is that it's extremely scratch resistant. The flip side of that though is they're a little bit heavier. So if you're sensitive skin, you might want to go the polycarbonate route because those ones are extremely lightweight and you're still going to get amazing optical clarity with both of those materials. For all of these frames today, they're going to be available in different lens materials, which I'll go over one by one. And then just a quick note, they're also all available in prescription. So if you do go the prescription route, you'll be able to choose which lens material you're getting during that customization process as well. All right, so let's get into these frames. We're going to start over here with the Ray-Ban RB2132 New Wayfarer. I love this frame. We all know the Wayfarer style. Personally, I've had one since it came out about a decade ago, and it has really been my go-to sunglass for years. For driving, it's excellent because it's made of a nylon frame, so it's really lightweight and comfortable to wear, and you're getting a little bit extra coverage compared to a thin metal frame. As far as the lenses, these are crystal lenses, so again, you're getting optical clarity, and you can get them in prescription. Color-wise, they're available in a ton of colors for the frame material and the lenses. You can really pick and play between them all. Can't go wrong, it's kind of just a style choice at that point. Moving right along, we're going to go over to the Ray-Ban RB3025 Aviator. We cannot do a driving sunglass video without talking about the Aviator. This piece was introduced originally to protect pilots' eyes at high altitudes and at really bright conditions. So you're sure to be comfortable during your drive with all the coverage that you get from that teardrop lens. It's going to provide excellent coverage and also be extremely lightweight due to its metal makeup. It also has covered temple tips, so you can get a really custom fit on it. It comes in 3 sizes, and I forgot to note that on the New Wayfarer as well. Both of these you can get in 3 different eye sizes. So feel free to check out the videos on those two and you'll see the different sizes and pick out which one works best for you. All right, guys, so we're moving on to the RB3136 Caravan. So very similar to the Aviator, it is actually inspired by it, but you're gonna notice pretty quickly it's got a little bit different shape. So if you're not crazy about the oversized lens on the Aviator or just don't love the shape of a teardrop, this one has a more geometric square lens. So this is a great option if you have higher cheekbones or simply as a stylistic choice. Personally, this one has surprised me quite a bit with how much I just love it. I think it's taken a really classic Aviator look and made it a little bit more modern with that geometric shape. So during your commute, you're still gonna get excellent coverage, but you're just not gonna have the lower end of the lenses touching your cheeks if that's an issue for you. Comes in quite a few different lens colors and materials. This one here is featuring the G15 lens in crystal, which you can't go wrong with the Ray-Ban G15. It's their classic color in a smoky green gray, which is really great for any conditions that you might be driving in. Okay, moving right along, we've got the RB4171 Erika. So this frame here is definitely going to give you that oversized lens coverage while still not compromising on weight. It's got thin metal temples and covered temple tips to help make sure it stays in place and comfortable throughout the day. This is the first one in our lineup that is actually a polycarbonate lens, which I think is a great choice on Ray-Ban's part because of the size of the lenses. So because it's polycarbonate, it's definitely going to be more lightweight than that being in a glass lens. It's also extremely impact resistant, so that's another great note about this one. The Erika is available in quite a few colors, so it's definitely something where you can express yourself and pick a style that works for you. All right, last but definitely not least, we've got the Ray-Ban RB4101 Jackie Ohh. I cannot tell you how much I love this frame. It is just so chic and old school glamour. Really, it is beautiful, and I assure you that once you get to your destination, you're not gonna wanna take off this pair. It's the perfect mix between fashion and function. So you're getting extra coverage with a tiny bit of a wrap on that frame and those extra thick temples, but you're not compromising on weight because even though it's a bolder frame, it is made from nylon, which is extremely lightweight. This one actually comes in both polycarbonate and glass lenses, so depending on which one you choose, you can go either way depending on your needs. And again, just a quick reminder that all these frames are available in prescription at SportRx. If you guys have any questions about the prescription portion of it, feel free to reach out to us. We've got a great team of opticians here, and we love our prescription wearers. So don't be afraid to call us, email us, we've got a live chat, and we'll definitely take care of you. That pretty much covers everything. We went over all the features to look out for, like coverage, fit, and lens material, and color and polarization. For the best Ray-Ban driving sunglasses, we've shown you quite a few options, but if none of these catch your heart, feel free to check out our website, and we'll be happy to guide you into a pair you're going to love. As always, don't forget our See Better guarantee. If you're not 100% satisfied with your purchase, just let us know and we will absolutely take care of you. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye. Don't forget to check out our other videos. You can shop and subscribe down below as well. As always, feel free to comment. I love hearing from you, and you can also find us on our other social media channels. Thanks, guys. See ya.